Hello everybody, this is Kyrix and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy V. Funny voices aside, I've been doing some more job grinding since last you saw me. Which reminds me, I forgot to show off these jobs last time. Stupid controls. We have some new ones. We have the Berserker, the Mystic Knight or Sorcerer in the PlayStation version, the Time Mage, the Summoner, and the Red Mage. We will be making extensive use of those abilities. I can never tell if that's supposed to be a yellow wolf or a tiger. Probably a tiger. Anyway, to show off, he is using the Steel and Red Magic abilities. The Conjure, which is the advanced form of summoning, I can randomly summon any summoned creature, whether I have them or not, in Red Magic. Blue Magic and Red Magic. And Time Magic, rendered here as Dimension for some reason, and Red Magic. We'll be using Red Magic extensively for a while, because Red Magic allows me to make use of White and Black spells levels 1 through 3. As I don't have anything above that, it's kind of a waste to use White or Black Magic. Now, as you noticed, I do have the Red Magic class mastered, which allows me to cast Red Magic twice. But that's a little cheap, and it's bad enough that I've power grinded this far, so I'm going to limit myself by not using that for a while, until such time as I actually have stronger White or Black Magic that I can't use times 2. Anyway, without further ado, let's resume the game. Forgot where it was. Ah, that's right. The king. Isn't he in the inn somewhere? No. Oh, that's right, it was the second floor of the pub. Because why take him to the inn when we could take him to the pub? Surely the alcohol will dull his pain. Which, I shouldn't really joke, it probably would. As per my usual, I'm using the Bear class. What's over here? Which is what I will be using throughout the entire game until such time as I get the Mime class, for those of you just joining us. And let's be honest, if you're just now joining us, why are you watching anyway? This is what, my 4th video? My 5th? It's been a couple days, I've lost count. You should start on the first video, damn it. Unless, of course, you found this via TV tropes or something like that, in which case, by all means, apparently I'm awesome enough to be on TV tropes now. Well, let's face it, I'm not going to end up on TV tropes, this probably won't end up on the internet even. I am so freaking lost. This is what I get for trying to show off and explore. I just show off the fact that I'm an idiot. Anyway. Apparently I'm confusing this whole they're in the inn thing with a scene that happens later on. That is still a weird noise. Let's see. King was injured, so obviously you're not here. Or here. Maybe you're here. What'd you think of that? I think you did. I'll try to leave those on for at least a fraction of a second, for those of you who actually care. You know, it would just make my day if one of these days they would make a Final Fantasy game where, in addition to your party on the world map, you get to see the band that seems to follow them everywhere playing appropriate music. Come on, wouldn't that just be entertaining if nothing else? I mean, at least it made sense. Well, no. I'm about to say, at least it made sense in Final Fantasy IV with Edward the Bard. But we can be bards later, so maybe it'll make sense then. Let's just operate on the assumption that one of Gallop's repressed memories is that he's a great a cappella singer. And it just sounds musical because this is just 16-bit graphics. Yeah, we're gonna go with that theory because it amuses me for now. Let it be known that because it amused me is a very good excuse. For everything except genocide, you need 2 other excuses for that one. Oops. Thought I was on the world map already. Which shows what I get for thinking. Oh, also, show off some of these new abilities. What does this do? Everything's been renamed. I don't know what it all does. Oh, you can see that Reyna's hair turned gray. She's been affected. Why is it ineffective? She's been affected with the AIDS status, so they went and made her old. What the hell does Void do? I have no clue what just happened. Oh, in case you're wondering, since I mastered Monk, they now counterattack with everything. What the hell did that spell do to me? I'm never using that spell ever again. What's this? What a shitty spell. Make the entire party berserk. I could just play berserkers for that. Yeah, give me that damn turtle shell. You may have noticed that this time around, for some bizarre reason, I haven't jumped a huge amount of levels. That's because rather than leveling in the area, or rather than job grinding in the area where I was at, I hopped on the dragon's back and flew back to the Wind Shrine, and thus gained very little real XP. Ah, crap. I botched that. I was gonna set wolves on fire and I just ended up making myself look silly. Maybe Void prevents the casting of any and all magic. I suppose that's a possibility. Latch on? What the... What are you doing?! Wow, we're just now getting around to her attack? I'm just glad that Call uses very little, well, uses no MP, because that just sucked. That's 2 attempts to summon, and nothing has happened. Nothing at all. To say I'm disappointed is an understatement. There we go. Sylph. Stupid, but at least it did something. I don't know why I always make the chick girl, a summoner. I guess it's just a leftover from my very first Final Fantasy, which was number 4, in which you get Rydia. Set the wolves on fire! And now we're going to... Whoops. Get him, Reyna! That was unexpected. I honestly expected him to die. What does that do? Oh, okay. Oh, it's the piranha. Okay. It didn't show last time. Still sucks. At least do something. Yeah, I'm guessing Void seals my power. It better seal their power too, damn it, because if I'm not casting spells, you best not be casting spells either. The town's on fire, but don't worry, it's supposed to be like that. See, everyone here is calm. But if I touch it, I freak out. Because it's fire! When you touch fire, you're burned. You should be ashamed of yourself for touching fire twice. That's what happens when you name your hero Butts. You may notice I'm being unusually chatty. I don't normally talk to the NPCs, which I probably should do. What? Oh, I thought he said I love playing with fire. I'm like, you're not supposed to do that. This, by the way, is the pub where I thought the king was before. Which means I've just spoiled something yet again. Sometime very soon, someone we know will end up in this pub. And no, it's not Ferris. I'm sure she'll come here for her own reasons, but we won't find her here. Huh, a werewolf. Okay, that ought to be interesting. I suppose I should do what I meant to do, well, what I was supposed to do. Damn it! And go shopping. I want this! But I have money! To be fair, we did step out of a fucking meteor. That's not normal. Okay. To spare myself temptation, I have disabled the fast forward button. Something I'm going to regret soon, because this is a sit on your ass and wait time. Which means I have to fill this time with my charming personality. Which means you're going to be bored to tears. It's a wonky old man in the corner. Step on every square of the map. Maybe one of them will do something, damn it. I'm sorry about the lag. This computer's being retarded. Dude, how long have you been in here that you didn't remember seeing the other cell on your way through? You deserve to be laughed at. You're a fool. Yes, we laughed. You're a fool. I'll say it again. When you were brought in here, unless they dropped you from the ceiling, you must have saw bars past where your cell ended, which indicates another cell. If you're gonna blow something up, blow up the frickin' lock and walk out. Matter of fact, I'm willing to bet it would take less gunpowder to blow up the locks on every one of these doors than it would to blow up one single wall, at least to make a hole big enough for you to fit. Anyway, amidst my ramblings, this is Final Fantasy V's edition of Cid. I'm very disappointed. You're not exactly a credit to the pedigree of Cid. Blowing up the wall of a cell. That borders a cell that you must have seen. Just so glad he's not a playable character. Stupid old man. I mean, Gallup's done some stupid stuff, but at least he's not that stupid. I don't think. Oh no, it's a sparkly demon thing. And he's appropriately freaked out. How do you know those are the crystal pieces? Maybe he just knocked over a jewelry store. Did you see that steel command in his battle menu? He's a thief! Wow, that door opened rather violently. Did he shake it apart? Jesus! This guy's got some anger issues. Just hulk through the doors. Minister hate locked door! Roar! But Minister, we have a key. Minister, hate door! It's worth noticing that the steamship is, in Final Fantasy V, the PlayStation version, referred to as the Fire Ship. Do you ever think that maybe he's not a werewolf, maybe he's a hairy Mexican? I'm not being racist, there's an entire family of overtly hairy Mexicans. I saw them on the Discovery Channel. It's some kind of disease, I forget what it's called. Well, maybe not a disease, more of a genetic condition. Like, you know, being tall or being Sid. You know what? Final Fantasy V should have a Red Ranger episode where all the various Sids come together and make fun of this Sid for being an idiot. Then again, Final Fantasy IX Sid, by the way, Final Fantasy IX being a favorite of mine, he got turned into lots of things. I think he spent most of his time as an Ogla, which is some kind of a bug. An almost universally despised bug at that. All this fire. Must be hot as hell in here. I live in Florida, but this has gotta suck. I can't really say anything because I just spent the early part of this video setting werewolves, or setting wolves on fire. So I can't really complain when the guards do it. But I'm gonna anyway. You guys are assholes. You live in a place that's on fire, which has nothing to do with anything, it's just stupid. Just because you have a fire crystal doesn't mean you have to set the entire town and the castle ablaze. There's such a thing as patriotism, and such a thing as being a damn moron. I still have fuck tons of money though. I'm buying shields even though I double grip. I don't know why. Yeah, they might be in handy later. And besides, it's not like I'm hurting for cash. My grinding saw to that. Alright, you got any spells for me anywhere here? Magic. What's in here? True dust? I gotta find it, whatever it is. That flash sounds suspiciously blue magic light. Like. I swear to God, I'm very eloquent when I'm not being recorded. What it is I'm trying to show off and sounding like a tard. Useful, useful, no, no, and yet I buy them all anyway, because I have the money. By the way, I know none of you can communicate with me during this video, but do not ever let me cast Void again. I'm sure there's a reason for it, but I'm kinda hoping I don't find that reason. Ooh, this is some nice music. I didn't get to enjoy it during my normal playthrough, because I played it through on fast forward, because this is where I decided to grind, because I'm an idiot. By the way, it's worth mentioning that I hate this part. There was no reason for me to go around, I just wanted to see if there was something up there. And I hate this part because I'm easily lost. You do not put a person who is easily lost in a place like this. It's bad. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that's how the tale of the Minotaur was started. Can I multi? No, what the hell is... Time magic sucks. Where'd you get a shield? I distinctly remembered not giving you one. Yeah, you're not stealing anything, because you... Shouldn't you jump on him, just run up, raise your hands, I have your belongings! God, I wish that worked. I'd be a great pickpocket. I can raise my hands really good. Woman, what is it with you and Sylph? Alright, people, start the fanfic. She keeps fairies in her pockets. Go! Yeah! Chain-headed monster puppets. That's the third strangest thing I've seen today. There we go, a new summon. Booyah. Huh, you do have a shield. How the hell did that happen? Oh, that's right. I don't have ninja yet. That's why. This is what happens when you wait several days, playing Lord of the Rings online instead of making videos. Phoenix, I can run. Why am I walking? Ah, nerds. Conjure something cool. Oh, I'm sorry. He ducks and then he raises his hands. Like, surprise! I have your crap! Woman, stop summoning shitty Espers. Maybe it only summons Espers you have. If so, that kinda sucks, because I have crappy Espers. Yeah, methinks it summons a random Esper I already have. Okay. If that's the case, I'm just gonna give her summon. Because if I'm gonna be summoning Espers, I at least want to say in which ones. Where the hell are we going now? Why here? Oh, I know where we are, and I don't want to be here. Damn it. Note to self. Weird head creatures like the cold. Okay, that was cool. Trying to decide if I have enough give a shit to get what's in that chest up there. I will, of course, get all the chests on this floor simply by trial and error trying to find the stupid entrance. Should be easy without fast forward. That makes you run into all sorts of neat stuff. I want that, but I can't have it, because this game's an asshole. That'll do, Pig. That'll do. That was a complete waste of my time, going such a circuitous route. You know what? I don't like that. I'm gonna change his ability too. Where is it? Oh, come on. I guess only thieves can do mud. Actual, fully trained thieves. Ones who paid their dues at the Thieves Guild. Only eat the frosted donuts. My kingdom for a fast forward button. This is boring as hell. Ah! This reminds me of a Mega Man level for some reason. No, I think that goes someplace else. Well, someplace I don't want to go to. Wait. Did I just... I did. Damn it! Fine, I'm going back for that other chest. Come on. Give me the treasure and be something cool. I'm sick of elevators. There's a grate on this, so you can't tell, but I'm pretty sure Bartz has been throwing up onto this thing every time. Such a herky-jerky elevator's gotta be making him queasy. Well, that should be useful. Yay, I learned Flash. Oh, those are crew dust, aren't they? Well, crap. My eyes! Oh, I have better spells, don't I? Well, that didn't help, did it? Try the reverse, shall we? Yay! Oh yeah, I forgot why I was doing that in the first place. Oh man, that's the one that likes ice, isn't it? Damn it! Let's watch Kyrix botch a game. Just because we haven't seen it. Damn, these things don't really respond to magic, do they? Yeah, that was worth the side trip, I suppose. Get out of here. I have the treasure, now take me to your boss so I can punch him in the face. Please don't flash me, shadowy blue people. And don't eat all my Pringles either. I only have so many. Okay, the first door sucks. Remember that, it'll be on the test. Alright, second door, give me treasure. Give me treasure or give me an excuse not to throttle you. Damn it, this doesn't look like treasure. Okay, it's treasure. I rescind my death threat. Ooh, and it's the way out. I'll be back for that shortly. Actually, no. I'll be back for that now. I'm not going to save, but I am going to take a nap in this convenient tent. Wonder why that thing keeps people away. Bet it smells like sausages in there. I have nothing to base this on. I just think it's an interesting idea. That's the aura. That's the Jimmy Dean sausage aura. Keeps the monsters away. Fortunately, there are so much fewer random battles this time around. Of course, I was lost the last time I came through here. And I was fast-forwarding, so I was missing a lot of stuff. Ouch. Hit a girl and she'll stab you. That's what I learned watching Cops. Whoever built this ship needs to be hurt. Why did I do that? Oh, damn it. I missed something. Yes, I know this is taking a hideously long amount of time. You'll get over it. Even my random battles have random battles in them. That sucks. What kind of mentality does that take? Seriously. Oh my god, they just killed those monsters. Let's see if we can do better. Not, oh, my friends are in danger, let me jump in and save them. Just, hey, those guys got their ass kicked. I bet we can do better. Come on, they don't even look winded. This'll be easy. Further showing off her status as the cross-dressing tomboy, Ferris, while hit, does not stab. Oh look, the engine. It's the Metroid! She's Samus from the 8-bit era. Look at the green hair. She brought a Metroid onto the fire ship. And apparently set the engine on fire. Don't those things normally come with radiators or something to stop that? This should hurt like hell. Or not. That did, though. What's this do? Never using that again. And there's another reason to never use that again. Stop doing that! I'm sure you're curious why I didn't follow that up with an ice attack. It's because the hand shrugs off ice. I don't know why it's the only one that does, but it does. I don't know about you, my hands tend to get pretty damn cold when I touch ice. Be gone from that woman, foul Metroid! Let's take her to the pub. It's all fires and pipes with you people, isn't it? Long pipe. And there's that soothing music. Wow. You know there's a door, right? It even connects to the castle. Ooh, I just realized something. I better do this next bit flawlessly. Or we're gonna be doing this whole video over again. You'll see what I mean shortly. Let's push the ominous break the crystal switch. Metroids! Metroids are the answer to all problems. At least from Squaresoft's point of view. The Metroid ate the guy. Like a Skittle. Into the pipe with you! Now comes a very sucky part. Oh, I guess that's not the bit that connects to the castle. So where does that door go, then? As the room is filled with the smell of burning fur. Oh sure, check on the chicks and leave the old man to fend for himself. I see how it is. And there goes the fire. These poor people, without the fire crystal, their entire kingdom is now room temperature. Oh, that's right, it does link to the castle. Here's a good question. Why does this boat, which I should remind you is in the water, have a tunnel connecting directly to the castle? Where does that door go when the castle, or when the boat is out to sea? Or is it maybe hooked up to a harbor machine? Actually, you know what? I'm going to avert my usual thing and save here. Because I have 10 minutes, and if I do not escape in 10 minutes, which, let's face it, I shouldn't have trouble doing, then I get to do this whole video again. And there are a lot of goodies here, and if I do not get them now, I will not have them later. Unfortunately, some of these goodies are monster flavored. Yum, yum, yum. Thank you, ominous grinding. What'd I get? What'd I get? An elixir! Yay! Treasure. It would seem those treasure boxes were on fire to imprison monsters. You, sir, are a dick of the highest caliber. May I have that spell? I may, thank you. Ooh, ribbon. That right there was worth the price of admission. I will equip it later. Ribbons, for those not normally in the know about Final Fantasy, are normally a relic in most games. Here I believe they're a headgear, and they prevent all status effects forever, except occasionally condemned, depending on what game you've got. But yeah, thanks to the magic of the ribbon, you can tongue-kiss a Marlboro and keep your sanity. Well, at least as much sanity as you have to tongue-kiss a giant flytrap. Shuriken. Those will be awesome shortly. You know, this could just as easily be done with the Berserker class. Hit me, so I can counterattack him, and you! Or run away like a scared bunny. That works too. No, it probably took less time for you to run away than it would have taken for me to actually kill you. Money! Monsters! The gift that keeps on giving you a black eye. It's worth noticing that those giant drinks and hero drinks and turtle shells will never be used, because I don't fuck with the chemist class. I'll level it. I don't know why, but I will. Probably for stat bonuses and completion's sake. But I don't use the drink command, I don't use the mix command. It's a whole chart that I'd rather not deal with. And there's Reina's adorable Frighten Sprite. She's supposed to look badass and battle ready. She looks like she saw a mouse. Which, in this game, probably means she did see a mouse and it was 30 feet tall. Ironically, this is much harder to do on fast forward, because you keep overshooting things and wasting precious seconds. Seconds that rapidly turn into minutes when everything accelerates. I mean, come on, you've seen my game clock. You really think I've been playing this game for 30 freaking hours? I've played tops 2 hours that you haven't seen on video. That fast forward button's ridiculous. Stop doing that! Wrapping me in a swirling vortex of God's fart. Is my run button wedged? Because I'm not pushing the run button right now. So far I've got time to spare. The only reason I bothered saving is because one time, because of the fast forward button, I got right to the gates and the castle blew up. I don't think that'll happen now. I think tops I'll have, lowest it'll get is, say, 3 minutes and 42 seconds. You know, 3:30 at the absolute drag-assiest, unless I hit like 10 random encounters between here and there. But I really don't see that happening. Just for completionist's sake, let's see if there's anything in here. There is not. After 5 seconds of my life, I'm not getting back. And neither are you. Oh, Karnax! I get it now. Karnak Castle. Because there are wolves inside. You know, Queenie, I understand you wanted a pet, but what's wrong with a canary? Okay, they do shit on everything, but they don't eat your baby like a dingo. That's probably why you don't see her having any kids. The Karnax ate her baby. Thunder Scroll, another object that I could buy in a shop later. Then again, that does describe a large portion of the shit I've been finding. What can I say? I can't resist the lure of the shinies. Oh, there is a boss here. Supposedly he has a blue magic formula. That's the one! Okay, so since there is a boss here, this will take a little longer. He looks like he's made of metal. Let's electrocute him and see what happens. I like that. Yes, paralyze the same girl you've already got bondaged up. Ha! 349! Told you it wouldn't go over 342. You have 3 minutes and 49 seconds to reach minimum safe distance. Shinies! 2 of them went away. Mediator. I forget what Mediator is in this. I think in this, Mediator is the trainer. Geomancer. Those are actually kind of cool. Ninja. See, I was under the impression I already had the ninja power. Okay, since I neglected to do it last time, it's been so long since I did the video, I don't remember what I did or didn't do. So I'm gonna go over what all of these do. The Knight is your basic combat class, and they have the cover ability where you basically activate that and they'll jump in front of wounded people. Monks are your bare-knuckle brawlers. They like to kick things. Sadly, kick is not an ability you learn, it's just something monks do. They have obscene amounts of hit points, pretty good defense, and they counterattack when you hit them. Thieves are very fast. They detect hidden doors, which we've seen already. They can flee automatically if they want, and they can steal shit. Ninjas throw things, because they wouldn't be ninjas if they didn't. And they dual wield for some reason. That's what I was under the impression I had. Berserkers are great for level grinding and job grinding, because you can just press the controller in every direction without worrying about messing up your menus, because all they do is attack. Sorcerers, or Mystic Knights, of Tier 9. Anyway, these guys, their whole shtick is they cast a spell, any black spell, and maybe a couple white ones that you know, on their sword. Like, say, I can cast Fire 2 on my sword. From that point on, for the rest of the battle, every time I hit, the sword will hit as though it cast Fire 2. White mages, these are indispensable. These are all our healing magics and most of our buffs. Black magic, also indispensable. These are our offensive and a couple of debuffs. Time magic. It has haste, and that's about it. The rest of the shit's just weird. Summoner. These will get better with time. These call things. Right now I have nothing but fish and birds. And fairies that Reyna apparently keeps in her pocket. Blue mages. I never actually use these, and blue magic I don't use much in general, but because the bear class equips everything that they know, I get the learning ability so I can learn all the blue magic, so if I get hit by the shit I might actually use it. Could be fun. Red magic. Awesome. Trainers. For some reason they're all dressed like sheep. I don't know why, they just are. They catch monsters. They can control monsters to get them to cast certain blue magic spells on us. And they're actually pretty good, despite how ridiculous they look. And the Geomancer. I don't know what they're supposed to be. They look like refugees from the old Ice Climbers game. But they have a lot of cool effects. Specifically, they have an ability, depending on what terrain we're on, they cast some kind of semi-demi magic spell that takes no MP. Also, they can expose weak floors, meaning if I was going to fall through a pit, they'll hit the pit and jump back. And more importantly, they don't take terrain damage, so if I walk on lava or poison plants, no damage. This is what the new classes look like as Reyna. Another sheep. She looks freaky. Galuf. Looks more like a samurai than a ninja, but okay. Another sheep. Ice climbers. Ferris. Kinda cool. Sheep. She looks like one of those little gnome creatures from Golden Axe. You know, the ones you hit them in the head and they drop magic potions? Anyway. Oh, Reyna got her ass kicked. I'm gonna hit the inn before saving, because, let's face it, if I don't, I'm gonna forget, and that's gonna piss me off. Where's the inn? There's the inn. Yes, I've degenerated to humming along with the music. That's the point my commentary has reached. And that should do it for this this episode of Final Fantasy V Let's Play. Thank you for watching. You're not getting that portion of your life back, and there are no refunds. Till next time.